Good morning. So, I'm sitting here shuffling the cards, and I realize I've been doing this for about 5 months with one planned small break during the Christmas holidays. And in the back of my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, do I really need to do this? You know how after a while you get apathetic and you wonder, is it doing any good or anything like that? And I don't know how to vocalize it, but it's one of those things where you do something because it's good for you, but you don't feel the results immediately, or you take it for granted. So you stop. I mean, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. And I'm going to continue to do this, obviously, but it just reminded me of that whole thing in life. It's like, well, obviously I get something from this. I mean, prior to doing this, I wasn't taking 15 minutes to breathe and notice that my shoulders were not relaxed. But we get apathetic. And I would never use the word lazy, because that's not what it is. It's just we forget the reason why we started doing something in the first place. So, I do get something from this. And again, I think maybe it's something I can just share with other people, so it can't be a bad thing. So, let's see what the universe has for us today. Let's see if there's something that we can prepare ourselves for. Anger, resentment, or when we start having those negative emotions, maybe if we focus on it in the mornings, it'll prepare us for when they pop up in the middle of the day and we can react a little bit differently. That's one of the reasons why I keep doing this, because it is true. I do think about prior morning meditation reflections, and it just reminds me, because I do get a lot from it. So, let's put those strings out to the universe. Let's see what we have for today. Oh, and I hope everybody's having a good morning. So, I'm going to do my 3 stacks, which is my 3 threads going out to the universe. Each one of them, a different thread. If I pull this thread, it's a different conversation than this one or this one. And today, let's see what's right here on the surface. Considering as I was talking and everything else, let's see what's just right there that I might not be seeing. And see what the universe may want us to learn today. So I'm going to do my 3 and 1. And I will flip them over one at a time so I can read them like a book. And that's the intuition part, where I just will start doing a stream of consciousness. And I think I'll know where the book is going. And I'll know this and I'll know this. And then when I flip over the last chapter here, all of a sudden it changes everything. So that's why I say it's a stream of consciousness, just looking at the cards and calling them out as I see them. So, first, the Queen of Cups. This is the card about emotions, positive emotions. It's as if she's taken every good emotion she's got, put it inside this cup here, and she's ready to give it out to people. But let's see what's going on. But there is, with the Three of Wands, it's getting started with something. It's being motivated, it's making the plans and then moving forward. But in this situation here, the heart's into it, but it's not moving forward. So let's flip over this card. It's the Emperor reversed. So the Emperor is about taking charge. The Emperor is, he is the king. He's the one who oversees everything, takes care of everything. So far we just have the Queen of Cups here, who has all the good intents, who has all the good heart and everything else. But that's not enough to get something moving here. And the king is one of the ones who's just sitting here staring at the Emperor. So this could be like, this could be a boss. This could be something hanging over us. This could be somebody who's judging, maybe somebody who is expecting something to happen and it's not happening. So I'm going to flip over this card. And it is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is when you finish that project, when you've worked hard at work and you get a chance to just relax, stop, and enjoy some of the benefits. But this is one of those situations where it seems like here we have all the good intentions, here all the good feelings, everything that goes behind it. And nothing is going our way. But in a sense, this is almost saying, don't lose that feeling just because this project is going one way, which is not the way you want. This overseer, this person who wants to be in charge, this person who thinks things should be going a particular way, could be a spouse, could be, again, a boss, could be just anybody that's trying to get something, trying to get us to do something. But when things just don't go the way anybody else plans it, we have a choice. We can still find fulfillment because we keep it self-contained here. And she is all about that good, positive feeling. But how do we want to handle it when things aren't progressing forward? You know, we do have to maybe assume some responsibility because she does have her back turned towards it. But with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the goals aren't being met. There is no rest. So if this is the advice card and we want to reach this goal and everything, we still need to be able to accept things happening at their own pace. Again, this is like such a positive card in the throes of everything else being reversed. The big thing here is the fact that we have the Emperor, which is a major card, and they are reversed. So, she's being distracted. We have all the good intentions in the world. What is it that she's not seeing? She's so focused internally. She's looking at that cup, and that's her emotions, that's her feelings. Is she being distracted and not seeing that things aren't moving forward? And maybe it's about not setting those goals. Again, the Nine of Pentacles is about completion, about the ending, and about enjoying it. But this is the Emperor. This is the major arcana. What is it that she's so intent on here? That she's focusing on internally, that maybe she is just so distracted. And this could be a person, a situation, or us, because it is a it is a court card. But she's so focused on herself. She's not seeing she's not seeing what's at the end of the road. She's being distracted. She's not able to get she's not able to get the project started. She's not noticing that maybe her job is in jeopardy because of it. And she's not seeing that end gold. Hello, Vigra 3. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. So, even the way I started today, where I was just kind of like thinking, oh, I don't know if I feel like, and I'm not remembering all the benefits, and which I am, and I'll continue doing this. Vigra 3, if you go to MyTarot.org, you'll see all my contact information there. And I do these meditations, these reflections every morning for free. So, looking at our story and looking at our book, we have someone sitting here. They have a lot going on. They're positive. They're an upbeat person. It's not like it's reversed. But she's staring at this gold orb that holds all these things that are going on in her life, and feelings and emotions, and they could even be positive things, but still neglecting all the other things. Thank you. So what are we neglecting? What is it that we are so focused on? And I'm trying to think of a way to verbalize this, because I know that in me, I've gone through those periods of my life where I've done therapy. I've even became a behavior science specialist in the military, and so I know that I can get to the point where it's like I feel really good about my life, and if they don't like it, then it's their problem, and it's kind of like becomes selfish and self-seeking in its own positive way. You know what I mean? Like, this person is taking care of themselves to the point where they're neglecting everything else. Does that make sense? So I guess it's trying to take care of ourselves to the point where we may neglect other things, where we become so focused on what's inside ourselves that maybe we feel like other people just don't understand. The boss just doesn't understand where I'm at right now. I'm at such a positive place that I'm not able to focus on other things. I mean, I don't know if you've met people like that or if you've gone to any retreats or anything, but I've seen things like that, particularly somebody in, when in therapy. It's one of those things where all of a sudden these major revelations kind of happen. And it's the most important thing in the world, but other stuff gets pushed aside. So are we so focused internally that we are not able to see the other things that are being affected, maybe? If that's making sense? This by itself is saying, I am learning something. I have here, and I see all my emotions. I see how valid and I see how valuable they are. And yet, not able to focus on things that we may not see as important, as more important. Not realizing that somebody else is not happy about our happiness. Somebody else, and we're not able to see the goals at the end of the road because we're so focused on today, we forget about tomorrow. So while it's important that we are able to focus on who we are, learn and grow, part of that is also finding a goal and incorporating that into our lives so that we can also take care of other aspects. So what other aspects are we ignoring when we do this? We need to become more well-rounded. So for today, what aspects of our lives are we ignoring as we focus and work on ourselves? What are we neglecting? What are we not seeing? If the boss can't see how important this is to me, well, I'll just quit. The boss is not going to earn money sitting there just not planning and not moving ahead. And we're really not taking care of ourselves if we're not focusing on the end goal, the end results, taking care of ourselves. So it's remembering that taking care of ourselves also includes taking care of all the extra things that we have to do around us that maybe we don't want to. And setting that goal. Because by ignoring that goal, we're not going to be happy in the end anyway, right? So it's important to focus on ourselves, but not neglect the other things around us. And so, with that, and hello, Maximilian. Yeah, a general. So, Maximilian, if you go to Maximiliano, if you go to MyTarot.org, you will see all my contact information and things like that at MyTarot.org, and you'll also see that I do the free morning readings here, the daily meditations. And so if you would like to get in contact with me, you certainly can. And also, if you want to do general questions, right? If you want to just go to the MyTarot link, that's also MyTarot Facebook group, which is also linked on the MyTarot.org. Then we also have discussions there, and we can also have a discussion over there too at the MyTarot Facebook page. So, but what I do here is I focus on the morning meditations for everybody and for myself. But I also want to try and help everybody, anybody I can. So, with that again, I'm going to ask everybody to but yes, just go ahead and contact me. Yeah, absolutely. So, but with that, yes, again, I've got work to do. Talk about me wanting to sit here and just do what I love doing all day long. And here's my boss because I've stayed here too long. If he only understood. So, have an amazing day, everybody, and thank you again so much. And I get a lot out of this, and I'm glad to see that other people are interested. So, thank you all so, so much. And I will be here tomorrow, and I do this every morning, 5 days a week. And I also do the weekly 1 hour show with a friend of mine, the Two of Wands, where we discuss a tarot card a week for an hour. You're welcome, Whistle Jacket. So, have an amazing day, everybody, and I will be back here tomorrow. Thank you.